Please let me in.
The world ended. Didn't you get the memo?
Come on, guys, let's go for a slice of pizza. Yeah.
So fetch. What is fetch? Oh, it's like slang from England.
I'm Charlotte Blackwood.
I'm Maverick.
Maverick? Does your mother not like you or something?
Chunk is dead. Don't say that. Never say that. Goonies never say die.
It's the Al Travis Show. We've got her. Life with Katie. I know you've been waiting all week for this. Katie, how are you doing?
I'm hanging in there, Al. I was supposed to go golfing with my sister yesterday, and we got rained out.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Golfing yesterday, interesting. Just quick, about 2.5 months ago, beginning of the season, I golfed my best round I've ever golfed.
Yeah.
The next time I golfed, I got an eagle. I mean, I was like, this is my summer, baby. This is it. The next time I golfed after that, I forgot how to golf. I have been battling, even breaking 100. It's like nothing. I had the yips in the putting. I mean, I went through everything. My oldest son is going to play in his club championship, and he asked his old man to come up and play around with him and get him tuned up. I mean, I've seen 95% of all shots. I taught him how to golf. So I go up to LeSueur Henderson Country Club. By the way, fabulous little place. Have you ever played there?
No.
That is a hard course.
There, though, that we could.
Yeah. We're going to do that. Terribly hard course, but we're going to play it, and I'm going to help him out and basically get him back to tuned up. And he played very, very well. Course is fantastic. Very tough. There's a par 4, the 9th hole there. Might be the toughest hole I've ever played. It's just, you can't miss. It takes 2 perfect shots, and then you better be able to putt. Anyway, long story short, so I'm talking through this stuff. We're on the driveway, I do this, and it kind of clicks to me how far off of what the basics were for Al. You know, back in the day, back 2 months ago when I loved golfing. Went out yesterday and said, I'm just going back to the basics. And I just about shot the best round I ever shot yesterday. It just, get back to just do the thing. I enjoyed golf again. I texted my son when I got home and said, you gave your dad the love of golf back. I was about done. I couldn't have been more frustrated. And now I'm back. So.
Oh, that's something. Good for you.
Yeah, I did. I didn't want to give it up. I like smoking cigars too much. What, I'm going to just sit in my yard and smoke cigars? I need golf to get out and have a cigar. How are things going? Last time we talked to you, how's things with the boy toy?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to ask him.
Well, that'd be fine, except you never use his real name, and I have no idea who he is. What is it's the sound? You don't. Last time we talked, you had this look about you that you glowed when you spoke of him. I don't see glow right now. Is something go wrong? Something go astray?
Well, no, I think I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's all the answers in one.
Right. We went out to lunch. We had a great time. And went over to his house and we hung out, had a great time. Went over to his house, we had dinner and watched a movie. That was like 5 weeks ago. Talked about doing something. But he was doing a barbecue. Well, haven't heard from him.
Really? I think the kids call it ghosting. Are you ghosted?
I don't know. I maybe officially. Although
what?
Well, and I've been reading up on it because I know a lot about him and and there's, you've got your the different, I got my book, where is it? Got
a book on him.
Your different attachment styles.
Oh.
And he is 100% a dismissive avoidant based on everything I know about him. So
give us the quick synopsis. What a dismissive avoidant is. I don't know what that means. I didn't read the book.
Somebody who, based on their childhood trauma or things that happened to them previously, every time they start getting close to somebody or liking somebody, they are afraid of getting hurt or getting captured, so they bolt. And that's
the fear of commitment. We've had this for a million years. Let me ask you this.
This is back, and it's not a new word. It's like the new buzzwords. It's the same thing everybody's always talked about, but they get further into it, and I think that's class. And
do you find that helpful to be able to put a label on it? How do I put a fear of commitment? The guy, he enjoys the flirtation part of everything. Oh, we have a good time. She's new. She's cute. I can figure this out. There's
right
something to that beginning stage. And then it's like, well, Now she's going to want me to meet her family. The commitment thing. We've been doing this has been the thing forever. Does it help you when you find a book on it?
Yeah, because it talks more about like the why behind it instead of just going, oh, they're whatever. It's like, okay, well, this is kind of the why. And it's like, well, yeah, that makes total sense based on everything you talked about regarding, growing
family.
up. Yeah, all that stuff. It's like that. It's kind of like the if you're the like, are you the firstborn, middle, or third?
Okay.
It explains a lot of stuff, and it doesn't give people permission to behave badly. It explains their bad behavior. It doesn't say, "Oh, that's okay. You've had this happen to you, so you're allowed to do that." This is who they are. This is why they are who they are, and you
see, but. What bothers me about that, Katie, to be honest with you, is it almost gives a license to be that. No. Al is who Al is because whatever made him that way from family, childhood, last girlfriend I dated, this is just Al. To sit and have you read a book and then say, well, he didn't mention his mother, didn't give him a birthday present at 10, so he's not a schmo. You're either a schmo, you're not a schmo. This guy sounds like a schmo.
Well, and by the way, I got this book like 2 years ago from a girlfriend, so it's not like I just ran out and bought it. No. But no, here's the thing. What it is though, everybody, particularly people who are divorced or who've been through whatever, right? You've got your baggage and you've got your things you have to deal with. And there are the things that you were responsible for why the relationship ended and why they were, all those different things. But the thing is, if you don't deal with it and you don't figure it out, it's like you can be a schmo and go, you know what? I'm kind of a schmo. And I noticed that in my life, every time this happens, this is my response to it. And then you go and you try and do better.
Let me ask you that in that book. Did you see a little Katie in there? Were you able to find?
Yeah, I'm hugely anxious. I'm anxious. So which is, and because I'm a people pleaser. So I am constantly going, what can I do better? 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 Which would scare away a person who's, a
little commitment phobe. Yeah. Let me ask you this. Are you into the whole, horoscopy thing? You're a Pisces and I'm a Cap. You are?
I think Virgo. I am such a Virgo. It's insane.
But do you know enough about it to say like Virgos can't go with the Capricorn guy, or does it run your life?
It doesn't run my life.
I have no time for any of it.
I'll look and go Virgo with an Aries, Virgo with an Aquarius, and Virgo with a Capricorn, and I can tell, and then I go, oh, and you can kind of
really, because where the stars were. I'm sorry, I didn't make a face. You just made the face back at me. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to dismiss you. I'm not, Katie. I just find it weird that all of us born on December 29th, all the same personalities, people. Yeah, I got it. That's it. 1/12 of the population are like Al. That'd be scary. I don't fall for it. I'm sorry.
Let's remember, I know a guy whose birthday is the same as yours. And it's like, oh, that's right. I forgot you guys share a birthday, huh?
Oh, I just do it. But my point is, I just don't fall that we're all the same because we're born on the same day. No, because we would in our class of 500 and however many that was, we went to school together. There had to been at least 200 of us that had shared the same birthday, right? The other two, after the first 365, there had been two. There weren't two Al's in class. There weren't two Katies. I don't.
You know what? I don't know why it would be that way, but I can tell you the people that I know who are Virgos, and there are 4 of us on my corporate store group. Yeah. With the founder of our company being the head of all of us. There are 4 of us who are Virgos, and.
Say you feel the same. You're really okay. I personally don't go for it, but I get you do. I want to go to break. I got 2 more things. What I want to talk about your dogs and your what is it? Bearded dragons? What's the lizard thing you got at your house?
It's bearded dragon.
All right, we're gonna talk about those after this with Katie on the Al Travis Show. Oh, you're gonna love it.
If it's your turn to host a game, Grandpa's Barbecue suggests you try something different. Put out the perfect barbecue flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. Add it to your ribs, dip the meatballs, or drench your wings in the original flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. It isn't too hot or spicy, fruity or smoky or whatever. Grandpa's Barbecue. Available in select stores and online at grandpasbarbecueshop.com.
There are many ways to explore Alexandria. Some like to experience the outdoors and all the fun winter in Minnesota can provide. Pick your favorite way to get in touch with nature. Others like to explore downtown in the warm comfort of a boutique or gathered around a table with friends. You can do all of that or relax and do nothing at all. Come explore Alexandria. Start planning at explorealex.com.
It's nice to know a guy that knows a guy. Al Travis.
I know Katie. Life with Katie on the Al Travis Show. I honestly think I know exactly where this is going to go, but it's weird. The question I have, you have what electronic eels? Not what a dragon, baby dragons. What
Sharks?
What are they called?
Sharks and alligators? No, we have Tyler has one bearded dragon.
Bearded dragon. Okay, thank you. But you're a dog person. I think your last 3 dogs were all named the same name. I don't think that's personally good for the pet, but okay, right?
Well, you know what? None of them were aware of that fact. But
that's probably true.
My fourth dog has a new name.
Oh wow, we jumped off. Okay, so I know you're a pet person, is why I think I know where you're going to go with this. A Danish zoo, doesn't matter the name, I'm not going to pronounce it, is offering a tax rebate to you if you donate your pet to the zoo to do the Circle of Life thing.
Like what if
the lions need to sometimes chase down animals to get the look at your face to chase things down. If you have a spare buddy.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't mean your dog passed.
No. Before passing, they need the ripe dog, the dog that can give a little run. Now they do say they will drug some of the animals so The python hasn't been chasing a lot of rabbits down, may not get it right away, so they'll drug the rabbit up a little bit so he's a little slower. But this makes a more natural environment for the zoo animals. You are looking at this. I'm not. I am not. And I pulled this story, and I thought, can I talk about this in the air? And then I actually saw, I want to say it was Fox News, the 5 or whatever, did the same story. And I'm like, well, if they could do it, I could talk about it. How cray-cray is that? If the Minnesota Zoo called you, Kate, and said, I don't know what eats a bearded dragon, but you've had the bearded dragon, you're bored with the bearded dragon, do you take the tax write-off?
I've got a governor and some state legislators I put on a plane over to or down to the Minnesota Zoo.
Yeah. Not for you, huh?
I know a guy in Plymouth. I might. No, I don't.
See, if this is who you are, you're obviously you're an animal person, and I mean that. I don't know that I could do it to Duke until he's white at the end and he's got the cancer. Maybe I don't know. But you know, Paul. We grew up. Paul lived out in the country. He wasn't on the farm, but he was out in farm country, and he had a new dog like every 6 months to a year. Hey, what happened to whatever? He'd get run over. The dog would be running out, chasing the car, get run over. This kid today, but Paul, he does not become attached to animals. Animals mean nothing to him. As a child, back to read your book, as a child, he never got close to a dog because he knew they weren't going to last long. I bet you he could do this. He go, yeah, if he got tax write-off, I think he could.
Oh, my God, that is... You know what? Here's how bad last Wednesday, I left really early to go meet my sister to play golf because on Wednesdays, Mother's Night, before work. And boy, all the cars were stopped on 101, and I got to stop, and there was a raccoon who must have gotten hit, and he was sitting in the middle of the road, and he was trying to get off the road, and he obviously his back end hurt. And I was so distraught, and everybody sat and waited for him to try. And then everybody kind of went around him and it was like, God, I wonder how that raccoon's doing. Well, 100 yards down the road, all last week, there was a raccoon that was then up on the side who had died.
Oh,
had to go a different direction because I'm like, boy, I hope that's a different raccoon, and it's not. Like I would want another.
You're like a raccoon person. I mean, what? I don't know what eats raccoons, but there's a free lunch for somebody. You can't run away.
Other thing, I thought, oh God, somebody's going to eat that raccoon. I hope it's not the one that I saw because poor thing was so suffering. I felt so bad for it.
All right, see, that's who you are. See, I knew you would.
I wouldn't have even shushed him into a little carrier. I wouldn't have brought him to the zoo to be fed to anybody. I would have brought him to a wildlife place to see if they could fix him.
I never thought on your bingo card of talking to Al. Did you think about feeding animals to the zoo was on your bingo card today? Probably not.
No, I don't think I did.
I did want to talk to you about you seen that Colbert got fired? Well, this is the greatest firing of all time. He makes $20 million a year. The show loses 40, and they said, you're fired, mister, 1 year from today. I hope he can get his finances in order.
Well, right.
Isn't that the greatest firing of all time?
Well, and then he keeps that he got it was a thing about Trump. Well, no, you're losing money. Generally, when you're losing money, that's not a long-term situation.
Well, see, you're a business person, though. That's how you look at things.
but what about Howard Stern?
I thought the Stearns was interesting.
I feel like Sirius FM is making a move on the Al Travis show. Thoughts?
Yes, I think if we can just get rid of Howard Stern, we'll move that money over to Al, and we'll do that.
Right? We don't have enough money for Al, and Sirius FM isn't big enough for Howard Stern and the Al Travis show.
Your sarcasm hurts. Here's an interesting. I probably shouldn't share much. I'm talking with another radio station, a big one,
excellent.
And they are concerned that my program has both sides on. That Democrats and Republicans come on in an equal number. I try very hard to make it. It's not 150-50, but it's pretty close. I try very hard to do that, and they are concerned about that. Because in our world today, according to this program guy, either you're right or you're left, and people don't want to hear the difference, the other side. You know, it's your talk radio station's all left, it's all right. And I said, I think you're missing something. I think the Colbert guy's out because of that.
You know what you say to him? What is the #1 cable news network?
That would be Fox, I suppose.
And what is Fox? Fair and balanced and unafraid.
The left listening to this now going nuts, but
and,
yeah.
And they're not balanced, but they have two people on. The five, they have differing opinions. It's like, dude, you are totally missing it. And we could also make Al a really great offer.
Fuck yeah, make any offer.
80 all day,
all night on satellite. Here, real quick, the Fox thing. I love the 5 because they do have somebody on the other side and they give them time to spot. I do like that, and I'm falling in love with Gutfeld. I tape it. I can't stay up that late, but I think his opening monologue is so much fun. And why? Because he don't care who he's ripping on. He'll rip other Fox people, and I find him funny. So I throw out that for a free promo. 30 seconds.
Oh, he was just on Jimmy Fallon, and he had a book out, and I sent away and got my ex-husband a signed copy of Greg Gutfeld's book one time, and it was funny.
Aren't you the nicest person? All right, we got to fly. Thank you for being here. Do it again next week.
Sure, why not?
It's Life with Katie on the Al Travis Show.
Tired of one-sided media and divisive noise?